and welcome to Grow TV. I'm Stacy.
And I'm Steve.
Steve, what are you doing?
Shh, please. The question is, what are we doing?
What?
Shh, I bought your spy gear too. And these rakes. Hurry up, go get changed.
For what?
Me and you are about to go and do some undercover raking for people in the neighborhood. We're gonna rake their leaves and carry them away without them even knowing.
Okay, that sounds kind of cool.
You think that sounds cool? Just wait until you hear the names I've been working on for us. The Leafy McStealthalots.
No.
The Rake Ninjas.
Nope.
The Leaf Whisperers. Hey, Leaf. Come here.
No.
The Leafy Lurkers?
Nope.
Ah, Professor Pileup and Agent Rake-a-Take. All right, let's just go out there now. We'll worry about the names later. We did it. Shh.
Oh no, there's Miss Warner. She's gonna see us.
Hurry, hide under the leaves.
Maybe you should hide under the leaves too.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Miss Warner.
We blew our cover. Quick, let's tell Miss Warner not to say anything to anyone else.
Actually, I've been thinking. If we're doing all this work that we're gonna have to do over again, we might as well let people know we did it. So they can thank us and tell us we're really awesome and stuff. What's the point of doing it otherwise, you know?
Agent Rake-a-Take. The point is that helping people out is the right thing to do. Think of Mr. Campbell down the street. You think after the tough year that he's been having, he's gonna wanna get out and rake? No! It doesn't matter if he notices. We need to help.
I guess you're right. And if we're gonna actually do the whole name thing, then you're actually Agent Rake-a-Take, and I'm Professor Pileup.
Anyway, there's a story in the book of Esther where a man named Mordecai is challenged to follow God to do what is right when he thinks that no one will ever know. In Esther, chapter 2 and 6, there's a story about a courageous queen named Esther and her wise cousin Mordecai. They both trusted God and made choices to honor God even when those choices were hard and even dangerous.
Let me see if I remember the story right. One day, Mordecai was sitting near a palace gate when he overheard two of the king officers plotting something terrible. They were planning to harm King Xerxes.
Nailed it. So, Mordecai had to make a choice. Should he stay quiet or do something to stop their plan? Esther 2:22 says, Mordecai found out about the plot and told it to Queen Esther, who in turn reported to the king.
I think that was a good choice. Because of Mordecai's warning, the officers were arrested and the king was safe. And then Mordecai's act of courage in saving the king's life was written down in the King's Official Records, which was like a big book of important events in the kingdom.
But I don't know if anyone even read it because no one rewarded or even thanked Mordecai at the time.
Rude? But later something important happened. One night, King Xerxes couldn't sleep, so he asked someone to read from the big book of records.
Sounds like that would put me right to sleep too.
This person just so happened to read about Mordecai's act of bravery, and the king realized he had never thanked Mordecai for saving his life.
Just then, Haman walked in, a high-ranking official who planned to destroy Mordecai and all the Jewish people. But before Haman could share his evil plan, Xerxes asked him a question. What should be done for the man the king delights to honor?
And this conceited guy Haman thought Xerxes meant him. So Haman suggested something extravagant, to give him a royal robe and a ride on the king's horse through the city, having someone shout, "This is how the king shows honor." Shh. Oh, sorry.
Xerxes loved the idea and told Haman to do all of this for Mordecai.
Imagine Haman's shock.
What?
Esther 6:11 says, so Haman got the robe and the horse. He robed Mordecai and led him on horseback throughout the city streets, proclaiming before him, this is what is done for the man the king delights to honor. But the truth was that Mordecai didn't choose to protect the king because he wanted a reward. He didn't care if the king never found out what he did.
Right. He did it because it was the right thing to do. Because that's what following God looked like in that situation.
Exactly. Mordecai's story reminds us that following God is about doing what's right, even when nobody notices. I can follow God, even when nobody's watching.
Whew, that was a lot of raking, but it was totally worth it. Those people will look outside and see a completely raked and cleared off yard. They'll be so happy.
Pretty cool undercover mission, huh?
Very cool. It made me think of other undercover missions we can go on to follow God when nobody's watching. Oh, I got one. I can volunteer to help out at church, but doing one of those behind the scenes jobs, like stacking chairs or helping clean up when everyone's gone.
You could even wear your spy gear still.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people could call you Professor Pileup.
No.
I got one. Praying.
Praying?
Yeah. Jesus said when we pray in our room, the door is closed so that no one can know but us and God. And I can offer prayers for people who need them. They may never know, but God will hear and help them.
That's a good one. There's a lot of ways we can follow God when nobody's watching. And speaking of helping others, I brought you these extra leaves from outside because I know you wanted to make a leaf angel.
Thanks, Ace. Well, I bought you some extra leaves too, in case you wanted to make a leaf fort. It's been fun top secretly raking leaves with you.
And learning a cool Bible story with you.
It's always good to learn and grow together. Bye.